Right. And you ended up going on the Rough Ryders tour at some point.
Yeah, man. Yeah, beautiful thing, man. Dog, they let me open up, man. I was opening up dates on the Rough Rider Cash Money tour, man, you know. And I remember Greenville, North Carolina. I never forget DMX coming out, Birdman coming out, Lil Wayne, all these people coming out from backstage to see what the hell was going on when I was performing No More Playing GA, man. It was going down. You know, man, my show's tough, man. I got a nice ass show still to this day. We got some songs that you can't get away from.
So you go ahead and drop the I Am DSGB album.
Yep.
And then Ludacris drops his debut album.
Uh-huh.
And he asked you to be on it.
Yeah, yeah. Man, you know, I was running, man, I had ATL so on lock at that time. It was hard to, it was almost like, we got to have Pastor Troy on here for the cred. You feel me, man? They wasn't set up just yet, man. I was already going to Alabamas and South Carolinas and Florida, building this thing up, man. So my voice and my sound and the Wallah, I was on everybody's joint. And, you know, and it was cool because I was really out there by myself. You know what I mean? I needed some more allies and stuff like that. I just didn't expect them to goddamn disappear after they got into position.
I mean, being on Ludacris's first album, Back for the First Time, you were on the song Get Off Me.
Uh-huh.
Did you have any idea how big Ludacris was going to get later on?
You know what? I really wasn't tripping about that. I just knew that he was at the radio station and he stood a good chance. You feel me, man? So my stance was always the same. I always wanted everybody to go. I was already there, but we needed more. You know what I mean? We needed more. So that's why it was so easy for somebody to call me and say, hey, Troy, I want you on my album. Cool, yeah, we need somebody else. You know, from Tip to Jeezy, everybody, man. I'm on everybody's first joint because we needed more people. You know what I mean?
Right. That same year, you also dropped the Pastor Troy for President album.
Yeah. See, that was mixtaping then. That was making Universal and stuff move. They didn't understand what I was doing, but it was so needed at the time. You know what I mean? Negotiations and stuff, when you start dealing with majors and the times that it take with that, man, you'll lose your whole buzz dealing with that shit. You feel me, man? So I took it in my own hands and just started dropping products independently, man, selling them out the trunk. I knew what to do. I knew how to press everything up. So when that went down, man, Universal was finally like, okay, we're cool. Let's stop pressing up all that shit and we're going to do a deal.
Okay. And they did a deal with you, and that was for the Face Off album?
Face Off,
for that next one?
Yep, for the Face Off album. For the Face Off album.
Okay. And, I mean, even the name Face Off is kind of a play off your name, right?
Yeah. Man, with the Castor Troy movie from the Face Off movie with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, that was about the same year, same time. And when they came out with his name and it was Castor Troy, I almost lost my mind. I loved it. You know what I mean? He was kind of sinister, man. He had his church collar on and everything, man. I was like, man, Pastor Troy. I was already Pastor Troy. Then they came with this dude, Castor Troy. I was just like, Face Off would be perfect for this first album. And we dropped.
And you dropped it, and it actually debuted 83 on the Billboard charts.
That's dope. And you know, man, and I'm still was an independent, a real true independent, man. I didn't get the Nelly love at Universal. I didn't get the Cash Money, Juvie Lil Wayne treatment. I was still just this little dude from Atlanta. We'll take it. We'll see if it hangs around, if this sound even lasts. But they really didn't know what to do with it, man. Had they really known, we definitely would have did platinum and gold. Man, come on, man. These songs are a part of these people. Life So Hard. I was also a part of the bootleg age as well. So, hell, a good 300,000 sold was definitely $500,000 from the bootleg world. What'd you say?
Yeah. And Vice Versa was on that album.
Yeah.
Which ended up being one of your biggest songs.
Yeah, man. Dope, man. You know, with the whole thing, with the Face Off album, we went back, we put out the original album for the world to hear, and we added about 5 or 6 joints, and that Vice Versa was one that we added, and it just took it to a whole nother place.